always just across the cases right now. Let's do this one. Yawn and Joke. And let's head to the police station. Kinda did do a little bit more here and there. Just little collectibles and stuff. Not too crazy, but it's time for a nice, relaxing, 2-pad scene. This is where the magic thing happened. Oh! Wow! Wait, why am I not connected? Give me a second, my camera is not working. That's why my camera is not working. But, hey, it's nice to see you, AB. Was I... Really? Was I expecting you to not... Well... How are you? How are you? Anyways. How have you been? Will be another stream of me quietly getting frustrated and trying to solve this stuff. Right now we're doing a case where some magic.
A deck of tarot cards, very popular among street performers.
Trying to solve some robins after magic shows. You know, that good stuff.
Let's hope no one's been hit by this smooth mineral.
Ooh, nice hat.
Someone has over-egged the pudding with these spangles. The name of the original performer has been replaced with Dilwyn.
You know what? Put on the magic cap. I have a feeling it will help.
It's not actually magic, John.
Well, not to you perhaps, but to a boy, any magician's hat is special.
Sure, you know what? I'll put it on. This is for another street magic, but this is just for something else. Oh, I feel okay. Okay, that's good. That is good. For me, dude, I haven't been streaming at all due to, you know, being busy, working. You know, gotta make a living out here. Streaming is not my main thing right now. Not yet. I've grown enough, having infected enough minds. Okay. What was suspects? Okay. Let's go here and let's go here. No. Victims. Much better. Oof. Okay. 3 houses. So AB, what have you been up to? Let's go. Well, let's go to the first one then. Dummies. Have all 3 of them the same show. Okay. Let's pin this one. Here we have the update. OBS is being weird. but that doesn't help. Let's. Yes, let's go with this one. Let's pick this one too. Let's go with. That one. And this one. Use that. Family residence. Straight north of. Oh, that one. Okay. Let's do this. Dang, I highlighted a church. Definitely not it. That one. Ah, there it is.
Magic is all the rage these days.
Oh my.
Who do you think you are, barging in here like this? Another hack writer from the Chronicle, here to mock my misfortune. I will not tolerate your lampooning.
I have no intention of mocking you, and I am no hack writer. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Hey.
The name sounds familiar. Are you perhaps related to that brilliant young man, Mycroft Holmes? My late husband, Sir Ralph, spoke very highly of him.
Yes, indeed, he is my brother. I am sorry for your loss, Lady Gruber.
Loss isn't the word for it. It's an outrage. It was a black pearl necklace, not some mere bauble.
Actually, I meant your... never mind. What happened exactly?
What happened? I was robbed, for heaven's sake. While my guests and I were enjoying the amazing Alonso show, a thief broke in through the window and stole my necklace.
Do you suspect anyone? One of your guests, perhaps?
Good heavens, no. My soirees are strictly for Cordona's creme de la creme, very far removed from the debaucheries of that libertine Lady Curve. Do I suspect Lady Vaughan, the governor's own cousin? Or the Right Honourable Lord Crane? Or Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe from Dorset? Preposterous!
That preposterous. Hit
It was
it
a
hard.
magic show, yes?
Oh, yes. Alonso turned cards into butterflies. An impressive spectacle. Everyone loved it. Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe became so excited he had a coughing fit. I had to send him to the guest room to catch his breath.
I'd like to take a look at the crime scene.
Please go ahead, Mr. Holmes. I haven't touched anything whilst waiting for the police. Those laggards
stray butterflies in your place, lady. Looking good, John. Looking good.
This room suits me, doesn't it?
Someone's practicing.
These cards are carefully arranged. The thief is trying to tell us something.
Oh, one of those.
All the other jewellery is untouched, but why?
This butterfly must have seen something. Come on, little chum. Spill it. This butterfly must...
How did it get here?
Of course. Cthulhu, Lovecraft cards. They will not
This
leave.
bedroom looks more like a treasury.
Or a dragon's lair. Even asleep, she's guarding her precious hoard.
The glass and the locking bars are intact. The windowsill is perfectly clean.
Someone professional, I'll tell you that much. Who broke into this house. Great professional.
The audience don't notice the secret compartment hidden behind all the cards. Pushing this button swaps the upper and lower compartments and releases the butterflies. Signed by someone from the audience, I think.
Oh. What is this? Oh, makeup.
Ah, this Alonzo enjoys changing faces as much as you do.
A hint of gravitas from my wardrobe.
Don't distract me. This part's tricky.
Think that's it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's start in the bedroom for the robbery. Okay. That should be it.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not
No,
even
okay,
trying,
okay,
Sherry.
okay.
Concentrate.
Probably open the window for some fresh air. What's that? Lock picket?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ah! There
The
we go.
Lieutenant Colonel picked the lock to the bedroom and opened the window to make it look as though someone broke in.
Okay.
The thief didn't break in through the window, as you would have you believe, Lady Gruber. He picked the lock of the door from the guest room. It seems as though Lieutenant Colonel Wolf has sticky fingers.
But why would someone of his station commit such a crime? He's a reputable man, a commander of the Dorset Regiment's 3rd Battalion.
Did he introduce himself to you as such?
Why, yes. He was such a debonair gentleman, a brilliant raconteur.
And an imposter to boot. A thief in wolf's clothing, so to speak.
But, Mr. Holmes, that is a serious accusation.
The Dorset Regiment has only 2 battalions, Lady Gruber.
What are you saying? What? I need to sit down.
Well, you know, I may catch the thief yet. Until then, I bid you farewell.
Okay. So, yep, all evidence. Got. Okay. Guess we gotta head to the next location. And hope for the best. Okay. I could delete that one. I'm just gonna fast travel and hope that's that one right there. Please be, please be. Dang. Yeah. Hey! Yeah, good. Okay, let's see this one.
My apologies, but I am not in the mood for visitors. Not after the debacle that was my last auction. Stolen from by my own valet. Bitten by the viper I nursed in my bosom. Oh, dignity.
Oh, drama indeed. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I could help you get to the bottom of this.
Sir Finley Lane, philanthropist, industrialist, art collector. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I suppose I could use your help, if only to confirm my suspicions about Vincent.
Tell me
Could
about
you tell me
Vincent.
more about Vincent?
That scoundrel with 1 leg and 2 faces. He's been my valet for a dozen years. Who would have thought that he would stoop so low as to steal from me?
Vincent has only 1 leg.
He lost his right leg in the Crimean War, but despite his age and his peg leg, he's actually quite spry on his feet, on his foot. I took him in, gave him a job, and this is how he repays me.
What happened at the auction?
I intended to sell the gem of my collection, Cordona cypresses, to fund an orphanage. God knows we need to take some of these poor waifs off the streets. To entertain my guests before the bidding, I arranged a magic show. When it was over, I went upstairs to the gallery, and it was gone. The cypresses were gone.
Did your guests enjoy the show?
Oh, yes. The amazing Alonso is well worth the money. The orange trick was nothing short of amazing. Everyone was completely enthralled.
So
I bet.
you suspect your valet of stealing the painting?
There's no one else to suspect. He's the only person other than myself who was upstairs that day. He had asked for a day off only the night before, so I was a little surprised when he came here just before the auction.
Did he tell you why?
Damaged paper roll. I'm refurbishing some rooms, you see. But that's his job. I don't bother myself too much with the details.
Okay.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Well, you look like a decent man, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to my gallery. It's the only copy, so please don't lose it.
Let's see.
These are real sweet-smelling oranges, not props.
Secret compartments are hidden amongst the fake foliage. Nothing but a clever illusion. There are traces of concealer on the rim.
As the magic. It's a
Pushing
make-
this button makes the oranges grow within seconds.
Pretty decent. Okay.
The next lot is Sherlock's Unmentionables. Do I hear £500? 400?
These must be the names of the contributors. These must be the names
Nope.
of the contributors. Pretty big for an orphanage. An ambitious project.
Yeah. Okay, let's head up then. Nothing else down here.
Oh, someone spilled the paint. Mind your step, Sherry.
Right, footprint, size 9.
Okay.
Paint splatters on the plank on the floor don't match up.
Really? No, they don't.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
That's interesting. What's this? Oh, okay, okay.
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
Okay. Move deepest the gallery. Okay. Oh. There it
The
is.
frame is intact, we took only the canvas.
Makes sense. It's a lot easier to carry a canvas than the whole thing. The ends
It
and
ends in miner's end. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges, what matters is who gets the juice. Cordona cypresses, Angelo Cicchetti, 1840.
okay. Some clever bastard is doing this.
Remember playing sardines as a kid, squeezed into tight spots? This feels the same.
Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's clearly working with the magician.
Pushing this button makes the oranges grow within seconds.
Okay. Maybe we could talk to him about what I found.
That vile Vincent.
Ooh, it's getting hot now. Okay, much better. What am I missing?
Remember playing sardines as a kid, squeezed into tight spots? This feels the same.
Yes. Maybe it's the wall. Ah. Okay. I think I'm missing something. Let's try to find that wallpaper. Yep, now I'm stuck, like I said I would. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's do this finally. Start at a crime scene. Oh, that man with one leg who slowly walk across a plank. Oh no, yeah, that makes more sense. But he won't be, if he crawled, he won't be able to carry stuff.
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting.
Yep.
Your valet is innocent, Sir Finlay. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent. In truth, I didn't doubt him for a second.
Yeah, I bet.
Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finlay, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'd recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Wait a moment, I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Pah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated. Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Surely it's better than picking pockets and begging on the streets.
He is a cunt. Whew.
With all due respect, Sir Finlay, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir. But the fact remains, the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day.
What an ass. What an absolute asshole. Okay, last one. Let's go. You do it. Hey, this one person's a lot more, well, enjoyable. Now I see why he robbed, and with that meaning of who cares who squeezes oranges, who gets the juice. Damn. It's not this one. I went down around here. And with this one. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Okay. I've already tried that one. That one. Oh wait, maybe it's that one. Other one's just, yeah. Yep, it's this one. Okay.
Well, aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Jeez,
Sherlock
back
Holmes
up.
at your service.
I'm Lady Carr. But please, Call me Miriam. How have I never seen you at any of my parties? Oh, you've missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious burglary.
I beg your pardon, Lady Calf, but why are you so excited? Wasn't it your house that was burgled?
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a party?
Yes.
Of course not, but my guests have. Oh, it was a night to remember. Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these fine gentlemen here to keep me company.
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
Could
Okay.
you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the amazing Alonso saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, from a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said. He's been strangely obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up sources.
I don't think it's an
sculptures, or
astrologist.
chamber pots, that kind of thing. You boys and your silly hobbies.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly, be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it.
What a weirdo. This place is a mess.
Sir, I only just washed the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Gosh, I feel sorry for the housemaid.
I know.
Sherry, we are spending too much time hunting criminals and too little time carousing. These people certainly know how to have fun.
Lady Calf certainly spares no expense.
No. Fresh fruits. Oh, this is probably where the show took place. Yep.
This ribbon bears faint traces of soot. Short brown hair without a root.
Well,
Wig.
there ain't any rabbits in this hat. Remember we did the same trick back in the day. It takes two to perform it.
This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonso must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside.
There we go.
An
Oh.
industrial-looking saw, I imagine it's fairly loud. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension in the audience.
This is a mess. Oh, someone. Oh.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
Sir, I only just washed the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Sorry. Gotta go. Jesus, this place is a mess. Oh. Pursuit and stone. The unknown. Ah, my ear. Easy to do at this time. I get a little bit more sleep.
I can tell this one is old. This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
Performance, my man. Performance. What is this? It's a leaf.
It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany is not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly?
I'm not half bad, am I?
I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall.
Yeah, no. Okay, let's do this. No. That's more like it. Okay, let's head down here. E3, it's not bad.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
There we go.
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick and at exactly the same time.
Okay. Things that's what he normally will look like. I don't have an outfit though. I don't like it. Let's check the outside then.
Are you quite certain that you don't want a drink, Mr. Holmes?
Ah, yep, there it is.
That's it, a pomegranate. These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake. Large boot, size 9.
Hey.
The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work.
Dressed up.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Oh.
This ladder's pretty long.
Long enough to reach the first floor.
Okay, time to talk.
I can tell you how the crime occurred, Ma'am, but first, if you'll indulge me. You don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. He used a ladder to climb up to the first floor and later escape.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonso's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary. Mr. Holmes, you are a delight. You absolutely must come to my next shindig.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over. Farewell.
Okay. Let's see. Left behind 3 clues. Blue cards. The address. It's an address. That's what it is. And there we go. Locations on Proper Street between blah blah blah. Okay. Here we go. Gotta run all the way there now.
You must be the amazing Alonso.
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. All of my props have been confiscated until further notice. And if you're here to ask me about those burglaries, I have nothing to add to what I've already told the police. It wasn't me.
Clearly a child or a female. Yep. No Adam's apple. It's not a crime. Still suspicious. How do you not? Yeah, I'll write a list to a story first.
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Sarre. The clues led me to this atelier, but I did not expect to see you here. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you. Cruel tricks.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here seeking answers the same as you. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So well that it's uncanny. The thing is, I used to practice here back when the atelier was in business. Some of my props are still in the basement. And the answers are too, I think.
What are you waiting for then?
Look around you. This neighborhood is a criminal's paradise. The building is overrun by bandits. What should I tell them? Don't mind me, fellas, I'll be in and out.
Let me compliment you on your disguise, especially the mustache.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a disguise. Alonso is my stage persona. But the moustache is indeed fake, guilty as charged. Mine is a slow grower.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite plausible.
Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we have to pretend to be someone else. My friend told me this once, and I think that he's right.
It strikes me as rather dubious reasoning. Who is this friend of yours?
A close friend, who recently arrived from France. Let's leave it at that. You may have exposed me, but I simply don't see how my personal life is relevant.
Fine. I'll go inside and see if I can find something. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. Oop, did it again. Okay, let's do this.
Too simple.
Ah!
Don't bother moving. You've lost. No more crime for you until
The snuff's ready.
Stop shooting
Too
me.
simple.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Don't cry.
The snuff's ready. I thought we were against murder.
God dang it.
I will end you.
Ooh, those animations are not good. There we go. Did not mean to blast the guy in the face like that. I just missed the hat.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
There we go.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Ah! Gee, that's...
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready. We can overcome the brute now.
I'm coming for you.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
There we go.
No more crime for you until next month.
God damn it.
Eat lead.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
There we go.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
The snuff's...
Don't cry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
There we go.
No more crime for you until next month.
So little light for these little fellas.
Interesting. Someone is posed in.
The saw was tested on different materials. It looks meticulous. Timed to perfection. The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the Amazing Alonzo's arsenal.
You're getting warmer, Mr. Shulman. Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Cordona cypresses and a bonus wallpaper roll.
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
My trust is you who's reading this clearly, no one else. the wit. Hmm. Okay, she is actually innocent. Oh no.
So, what did you find?
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin, used this place as a hideout.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il Palazzo del Luce. He's there at this minute. But how do you know his name?
It is my business to know things, miss. He is the thief. This was all some twisted joke to him.
No, this is just... This can't. He was the only one who understood me. He said that he loved me.
Damn.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again. He slipped away from the island.
Good riddance to him, then. All men are the same, aren't they? They come and go, leaving nothing behind but lice.
Well, he also left the stolen painting. Although I generally do not condone misappropriation, I think you should have this painting. Go to Europe, resell it, learn new tricks. Just don't make a show of it. It's still stolen property.
I will think about it. I never asked your name.
It's Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
I am Melinda Teller. Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Newcomer. Watch yourself, newcomer. Sure, one more won't hurt. And then I'll do the main one. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's help this kid out. There we go. No better than some magic.
Should have known better than to jostle a police officer.
Are you able to help me?
Sir, I can assist you straight away.
It's all right, boy. You can come out. Your pursuer has been intercepted by Cordona's finest.
I didn't do... Hey, that's my hat you're wearing.
I know it is. I followed you from your magic stand. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You should keep that. It makes you look like the amazing Alonso. He's the best magician around. It never suited me anyway.
Is that so? Let me take a look at you.
Hocus pocus. Recently beaten. Jesus. expensive trinket. Potion. Ah.
You're skinny, underfed, and bruised from a life of hardship, but you stand straight and proud. You do what you must to survive. Fortunately, you are blessed with a keen mind and have put it to use exchanging insight for income. Commendable for someone so young.
Nah, you got it all wrong, mister. That's okay. Nobody can see like I do.
Clearly. So, tell me, why did you call that man a liar?
Because he is. He told me he's a lord. But no lord has calluses on his hands and sour cabbage stuck in his moustache. He came after me. He caught me with a fist. Nasty bugger.
What did you expect? You embarrassed him in front of his peers and he couldn't admit it. Of course he would lash out. You must be careful how you deploy the truth, Dilwyn. It's a potent weapon, as easily turned against the speaker as it is brandished by him.
Yeah, well, the truth is what people pay me for. I simply notice things others don't. But I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I can do it too. It's called deductive reasoning. I happen to be somewhat of an expert in it.
I never knew there was anyone else like me.
Your abilities come with consequences, Dilwyn. To adults, you're a nuisance, and to other kids, a freak. You must learn how to blend in, bite your tongue.
But I don't want to blend in.
Then they will lock you up. The truth hurts, and the bigger the truth, the further men will go to silence it. Be careful how and when you deploy it.
All right. It was just an amusement.
Yes, nothing like a swift uppercut to make pass the time. Perhaps when faced with the monotony of this world, you will find a place in your mind to explore instead. There is little to gain in idle provocation. Don't let this little incident discourage you from continuing your show. The world needs a little magic these days.
Are you kidding? When word gets out, there'll be a queue for me down the street. No way I'm quitting.
Good, but dispense with those cheap trinkets. Your mind is impressive enough. And be careful what truths you tell.
The show must go on. I'll be famous. Just you wait.
Before you go, impress me. What do you see?
You're overconfident. As a way to mask your insecurities. You're more vain than you care to admit. And you notice when people notice you. You act like you don't need anyone, because it's easier to pretend you like them than to ask for help. You desperately hope to find some way to belong. But you never will. Nowhere and no one will ever will. And the truth is, you're terrible. You're too smart and too empty. You know how dangerous that is. And you know exactly what you're capable of.
Valiant attempt, but alas, you've missed the mark.
Oh, really? Well, what does John think?
Damn.
Sherlock, did you just... how? I don't know.
Whoa, that kid. There's some real magic in that kid. Dang. I don't want to do this one. Don't want to do that one. That's the Minecraft one. Hammer's Mystery. Do I really want to do that one? Really? The AM one's all over the place. Let's see. Let me see what these amps are anyways. I know they're amp mystery, but I don't particularly know what they are.
Mr. Holmes, your brother sent me.
Oh, terrific. Let me guess. Mission of global importance, a nation forever in my debt? Let's get this over with.
I see the Holmes demeanor is genetic. Well, this island is home to a seemingly innocuous astronomy professor named Jacob Haring. In high society, though, he's rather more infamous. He possesses a collection of scandalous materials that could compromise almost every aristocrat in Britain. And Haring recently got his hands on information that would expose one of our men. He agreed to return it, so long as he was paid a visit by the Holmes.
And Mycroft was too busy watching the crown jewels? Fine. I'll visit Mr. Haring the moment I can spare the time.
Just wait. The man is a loner, but a cunning one. This invitation implies he has something in mind for you, so be careful. And remember, I was
Okay. Who loves his secrets? Okay, Casual resides in a large mansion with a fountain near the east end of. This one's boring. Then I'm just gonna finish the game finally. Maybe though. Oh. Oh, shops, so it's not here. Okay. Ah, here it is. Okay, let's see this guy.
Boom, Sheriff. I found a corpse. Don't you think it's strange we always end up in situations like this?
Seek, and you shall find.
Whoa.
It would not be easy to cut this hat in two. Whoever is responsible is a master of their craft. Judging by his expression, painful and expected death. His hand is clinging to his chest, but he has no stab or gunshot wounds.
Clearly poison.
Pattern 1796 light WC. It looks like he died of natural causes, but something doesn't add up. John, you know any something?
Oh, I don't know. Partridges, birds of paradise, chickens. Okay, I might just be hungry.
So, the victim is Professor Jacob Haring himself. That's no great surprise.
No, it's not.
London Fencing Club, 1876.
Okay.
Completely healthy and ready to take part in the fencing competition.
So someone poisoned him.
A man with a plan. Admittedly, not a great plan if you write on paper exactly when you will do your illegal business, but a plan nonetheless. stamped with Mr. Harring's personal seal.
Okay. Man was not planning to die today.
The clock's hands aren't moving. This was opened carefully. One presumes that empty safes are not some hip new trend. A safe behind a painting. Classic.
Always.
If you had an enormous collection of blackmail material, where would you?
Oh, nice try, Sherry. I ain't telling you nothing.
Old, but still deadly. Two sabers used to be mounted here. It would not be easy to cut this hat in two. Whoever is responsible is a master of their craft. Pheasant feathers. They're rare.
There we go. Do I miss something of the hat? Okay, what happened? Well, yeah, I'll start down here.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
He was in probably the middle of fixing it.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
No. No. That one.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh, right out. No. There we go.
Mr. Harring was not one to deviate from his plans, and yet, on this day, he only managed to answer his mail and never did get to repair the clock. The visitor knew his schedule. They entered the house between 3:30 and 4 p.m. That's exactly when Harring would be checking his blackmail collection. When Jacob saw the intruder, his fencing reflexes kicked in. He lunged left to the sabers, wrenched one off the wall, and attacked the visitor. But in the middle of the assault, Mr. Harring is struck by a heart attack, and the professor only manages to cut off the hat of the intruder. The visitor stole Harring's entire blackmail collection and wrote a message on the blackboard.
Before we go chasing the intruder, should we try to confirm the cause of the professor's death? I'd hate for him to be a red herring.
opposite volume, but something happened under strange consequences. Okay. Death by dying.
Half empty, or for John, half full. A strong, rotten smell. Uncharacteristic for tea. Totally empty. Even John couldn't argue with that.
Something's worth that tea, isn't it? And skip. This room.
Digitalis is usually used to cure heart disease, but every drug is a poison if you get the dosage wrong. Or right, if that's your goal.
I don't think this will be. A stylish hat with a red ribbon with Oh, there is hidden yet again.
Good luck, Mr. Holmes. Killed with one perfect shot to each eye. Can you imagine?
I'm talking about man who was killed at his eyes were shot out. Blindfolded. Nope. I have no idea. Dang it. I really have no idea. Okay, I'll be right back. Ooh, goodness. Ugh. Just do that. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get back to this. It's not here, so I gotta go somewhere else. Whew. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Import a loud noise. Oh. Okay.
Seems like we have fun neighbours, eh, Sherry?
We should introduce ourselves.
I guess so. Are there still more cases? Holy shit, it does not end. The mysteries will not end. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, here's a hideout. Not here it is. Let's see, the intersection of. Hmm. Exit that. Whoa. What the hell happens to that gate? Okay, let's head this way, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's gonna be a long up and down. Hope I'll be able to get into it. That means it's the right place. Nope, not the right place. That's a church. Nope, not this. Okay, well, it is this place.
He doesn't have an invitation to the club. Get him, boys.
Shit.
I'm coming for you.
There we go.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Man, my aim is off.
No more crime for you until next month.
Ah, you did.
Eat lead.
We can open.
There we go.
Don't bother.
The snuff's ready.
Too simple.
Time to knock this guy out.
There we go.
No more crime for you until next month.
We can overcome the brute now.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
God damn. I hate that stun lock.
No more crime for you until next month.
Damn it.
Take a rest, my friend.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
There we go.
Don't cry.
The snuff's ready.
There we go.
Alright, fella. I give up. Take me into custody. You have nothing on me anyway. So I'll walk out the station right after you do.
Excellent job catching this crook, sir. His name is Lucky Joe, and as it happens, someone with influence was after him too. You did them a favour.
I just solved the mystery, officer. If a criminal appears in my path, it merely affirms my deductions are sound.
Either way, you'll be pleased to know that an anonymous tip has fingered Lucky Joe as being involved in the murder of a famous professor. We have photographs and witness statements. Not so Lucky Joe is headed straight to the gallows. Someone served him to us on a silver platter.
Interesting. Well, as a vital ally in the arrest of a wanted murderer, you couldn't possibly object to me interviewing him.
Well, vital? Yes, no, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Looks like those little birdies won't sing for a while, Sherry.
Yeah. Haven't you made my day bad enough? Get out!
The police received an anonymous tip. Someone saw you entering Professor Jacob Haring's house. They have photos. You're in trouble.
I didn't even touch the old fool. This whole business was a setup from the beginning.
You broke into the house at the exact time Jacob Haring had his safe open and his collection of blackmail materials out. Perfect timing to steal the lot.
Ah, that's circumstantial at best.
Alas, the professor turned out to be less feeble than you expected. He pulled a saber from the wall and nearly took your head off. But lo, the vigor evaporated, and all at once he fell to the floor, grasping his chest as if his heart itself had given up.
That's exactly what happened. And that's why I'll be out of this reeking cell by morning, once the coroner has done his business.
Unlikely. You claim somebody set you up. If so, they will ensure that you're hanged. We both want to know who is truly behind this, so tell me the whole story. It may yet save your life.
Oh, blast. All right. What do you want to know?
So, you broke into Professor Harring's study and stole the blackmail materials. What did you do with them?
Do you like jokes?
My humour tends toward the dry and bitter.
Then you will love this one. As I fled Harring's place with the documents, a pickpocket snatched the folder from me on the street. I was played from the beginning, beaten at my own game. They made a joke of me and the Robins, and now I await the gallows. Ha! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you're right, it was a good joke. But now things begin to make sense. Harring's blackmail collection was hardly public knowledge. It stands to reason that whoever informed you of his existence must be who set you up.
Yes, obviously. But I've never seen his face, nor do I know his name. I received a note at El Palazzo de Lusso that gave me the address of Jacob Harring. It was signed with one letter, M.
I cannot believe such an established gang leader would personally engage in burglary simply because he received a letter.
It was not just a letter. I received something else with the note. A file. On me. And a bloody detailed one at that. I'm not sure if it was from Harring's own collection, but it contained things that could bury me and the entire damn Robins. I burned the file in a heartbeat, but the note warned of others like it in Harring's safe. I needed to retrieve them and got lucky.
Lucky? Why?
The note said that by being there at a very precise time, I'd find that safe opened. And it was right.
Fear not, Joe. I will prove you didn't kill Professor Harring.
What? Then you better do it fast.
Per his schedule, Professor Harring had tea with a guest not long before you arrived. The tea in Harring's teapot was dosed with digitalis. A large dose of such a drug, coupled with physical exertion, can cause cardiac arrest.
So if the old man hadn't attacked me...
He may have lived, yes. But it wasn't you who killed him. The real murderer is the one that poisoned the professor and set you up. I'll make sure the police know it.
Yeah, you may save my bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't sing a victory song just yet. I believe they're preparing for a conversation with you on many subjects, like the Robins.
I can handle those fools. I thought you were the copper's pet. But you have character those bloodthirsty mongrels lack. I respect that.
Make no mistake, Joe, we are not friends. Should we meet again under different circumstances, well, you know my character.
Okay. So it's pieced together one by one. I think so. I'm gonna finally end the game. I'm gonna do the story, call it. Oh, that's the old ruins where that shooting happened. Interested in how that happened. Man shot. Just like that. Both between the eyes. That's pretty hard. Both in the eyes. Pretty hard achievement for anyone. Blindfolded.
Good day, sir.
Merhaba. Good day to be alive.
And, by extension, a poor day to take a bullet. Why are you just standing there?
I came to take the deceased to the cemetery, but caught sight of Mother Nature's bounty and had to drink my fill. He won't mind anyway. Let me tell you, friend. The sweet sea air, the calming whisper of the waves, it's a salve for all ills.
Do you know what happened here?
Officer said there was a duel, shots fired, and then that fellow took his last breath. Reminds me of last year.
So the inspectors have been and gone?
Of course. Police don't let an undertaker do his work before they finish theirs.
What happened last
You
year?
mentioned a previous incident.
It was in the old city ruins. I remember the deceased was very rich. Front page news, very, very rich he was. But a coin makes a poor shield, as I always say. And who needs it when a view like this is free?
Who died?
Oh, no, mister. It is not my place to say.
Not your place. Nonsense. As you say, he won't mind.
Death with dignity, that's all we can hope for, sir. He doesn't need his name out there.
Okay.
We're done.
He's probably really rich too.
This man is no more. He's ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He's a stiff. Bereft of life, he rests in peace. You know the rest.
A key for a birdcage? I'll take it. The bullet entered the heart at an angle, implying it was fired from an elevated position. He died instantly. Predictably, the rumors were exaggerated. The blindfold is intact, with both eyes unharmed.
Yeah.
A Webley top-break revolver. Blank cartridges filled with a wax-covered gelatin bullet. Effectively harmless, even at close range, but leaves a nice red splash on impact.
Okay, so it's supposed to be a duel with non-real bullets, but someone got his ass. Someone unloaded.
The duelist eventually reloaded his gun, but all the cartridges were filled with red non-lethal rounds. A blindfold, discarded or lost. Your opponent was behind you.
You know what? That Undertaker has a point. It is beautiful here. Gosh, how exciting. I always wanted to be a member of a club. I bet you couldn't join. No good at following orders, are you, Sherry?
A contest, then. I shall prove my blind devotion, so to speak, to their inane rules, and you shall eat your words.
Okay. Okay. Here are the 3 Bible rules before finishing the case. We're gonna talk about the blind dueling club. Never miss an opportunity to practice your shooting skill, and do not shed blood at the duel or at combat. Okay.
Blank cartridges filled with red wax-covered gelatin bullets. Most assuredly non-lethal, if rather theatrical on impact.
Oh, it's not done.
The corner of the box is broken, likely from being dropped. A case for dueling Webley revolvers.
There we go. Ah, got shot in.
Red stains, relatively fresh.
Not blood.
An Amat revolver, .42 caliber.
Nasty one.
One chamber is empty, the others are filled with live rounds.
Okay. I like that one.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Damn. Okay.
Concentrate.
Okay. Damn, it was
The
that
victim
one.
was killed by someone up on the wall. It may have been the referee who took advantage of the duelists while they were blindfolded. This seems plausible, but I must consider all options. What if there was another person here?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
There we go.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. There may have been someone else here, a fourth person waiting for an opportunity to strike.
There we go.
Sometimes I think beauty can blind you, or you can be blind to beauty, you know? Did he see it all around him, do you think, before he covered his eyes and drew his pistol?
Can we please leave the nattering behind?
Oh, friend, relax. Life's too short to be short with people.
Enough tomfoolery. Give me the victim's name.
I told you that's his business, not yours. 2 men duelled, 1 man died. When you hit a rock, stop digging.
There is more to this case than meets the eye. The victim fell not to his duel opponent, but a hidden marksman in the ruins. Abandon your oversimplistic ideals and tell me the name of the deceased so his killer can be caught.
Ah, that is wrong, to be sure. Okay, the man's name was Eric von Staub. I heard the officers say that he lived in Scaladio.
At last. You may return to your vacant stare.
Okay, I got. Let me go back to here because he said it was in the front page. Very witch guy. Man with very witch. Let's see. Front page. Decent. Damn. Front page. Damn. Okay, it was murder, so maybe it's in the police records. Okay. Because I didn't select it, that's why I couldn't find it. Oh, hate that. Okay. There we go with commoners. Damn! Okay. Okay. Civilians, British. Legal documents. Damn. Okay. There we go. Between. Ah, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Fuck. Here it is. Here it is. There we go.
Extra, extra! Art stolen, children homeless. The deplorable theft of an auction. Interested in. Check the front page. You won't regret it.
There it is.
Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir. Perhaps you might visit on another day. Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir.
Of course.
Perhaps you might.
God. Okay. Just as a police officer, then.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Good day,
she
miss.
was unmarried.
I regret to disturb you at this tragic time, but could you spare a moment?
Oh, officer.
He was unmarried.
I've been waiting. Is his body still in that horrible place?
A horrible place? I should introduce you to the Undertaker. But first, you and I shall get to know one another.
Skin ornaments. In mourning. Recent bruises. Old bruises. Red paint. Lady, victim of beating.
I am Officer Holmes. I take it you are Magda von Staub, the sister of the deceased?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I am.
My deepest condolences, Miss von Staub. Your brother's body will be returned to you shortly, as I believe the case will soon be closed. Nevertheless, there remain some formalities requiring attention. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, if you must. But I'm unsure if I will be of much help.
Forgive my intrusion, but I must inquire about your bruises. Did you take a tumble?
Oh, I have a weak disposition. It's not so bad, but my skin marks more easily than a peach. It's the least of my sorrows.
Do you know if Mr. von Staub had any enemies? Someone that may have sought to do him harm?
Enemies? I don't know. He and I did not discuss such matters, and he was rarely called upon by visitors. My brother's only guests were his friendly contests, but I was not allowed to participate. I merely heard it all from my room.
Contests?
Eric would practice shooting on the patio, and occasionally friends would join him, but I couldn't tell you if they ever argued.
Okay.
Where were you when your brother died, Miss von Staub?
I was here painting Eric's portrait. My God, you could have asked the servants.
Alas, I needed to hear it from your lips. May I take a look at Mr. von Staub's room? His personal effects may prove invaluable in our understanding of the case.
Please do. Here's the key.
Okay.
How many German composers feature here? It appears the parents are dearly missed. Our beloved parents, 1875, Baden-Baden. Rest in peace.
Okay. Never miss the opportunity to practice you shooting.
Look at those vases, Sherry. Bet they cost a fortune. Would be a shame if someone broke them.
God damn it! Sean, get out of the way.
Oh, I love it when you're reckless. Were those Limoges porcelain?
You have a keen eye.
Well, I suppose it's yours. Next time, shoot with the blindfold.
Okay, it's this one.
Do you know anything about this?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
A debt? Okay.
A wealthy man in his 60s. Sir Barnaby Boddington, 1879. A typical crest for a league or a guild. Club headquarters, 190th anniversary celebration. This whip is well loved and well used. excellent score.
Aw, it's her. She did it.
An ointment by a Dr. Herbert with a lavender and pine scent.
It has to be.
A handsome portrait of Eric. Miss von Staub does have talent.
Those...
The rounds have been emptied. The black paint looks thick. It's been mixed with something.
Black powder, isn't it?
The end and the beginning.
Oh.
She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. As always. Yep, thought so.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
That's right.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Help me, please.
I'll gladly tell you everything I know, officer.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir. Good day, officer.
Okay.
Miss von
I beg your pardon?
Oh, okay.
There is an unfinished portrait of your brother in your room. Beautiful to be sure, but one detail drew my attention. Why did you add gunpowder to your black paint?
You entered my room? I thought you were only inspecting Eric's.
It is standard procedure, Miss von Staub. Now, tell me about the gunpowder.
Eric's art was his shooting, and this painting is my tribute to him. It felt appropriate. We're both artists in different ways.
Okay.
I beg your pardon?
One of the revolver cases in your brother's room is missing. Do you know where it may be?
I'm not permitted in Eric's quarters. I suppose he must have taken it with him. I'm sorry, I don't follow. I beg your pardon?
I found burnt letters in your brother's room. I believe they were addressed to you.
To me? From whom?
They appear to be from some of your suitors. Why did you burn them?
I didn't. I didn't even know about them. Eric, he never said a word. I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, I don't follow. I'm sorry, I don't follow.
It seems you and Mr. Boddington were to be engaged. Were you as thrilled at the prospect as your brother?
Mr. Boddington is not how I had imagined my husband. But it was Eric's choice. I didn't dare dispute it.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with this investigation. Sorry.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with this investigation. Sorry.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
Could you help me?
I'm glad to see such civic consciousness, but I've never heard of that.
Look, the cutest thing you'll see all day. Hamlet staged by children.
Lovely to see.
Are you able to help me?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Damn it. Okay.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Damn it. That's gonna be a hard one. I get a roadblock. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Please come in, sir. The gentlemen are waiting for you on the training ground. Down the stairs.
Nice.
That is the von Kramkress, the old Prussian noble family. They must be patrons of the club.
How often do you think they check the submission box? My application deserves prompt consideration.
Oh.
Killer! Shake a leg! Get him!
We can overcome the brute now.
Don't.
Damn it.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
No more crime for you until next month.
I'm expecting a fight scene, I'll tell you that much.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff. We can overcome the brute now. Oh!
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Don't.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I couldn't miss the party.
Here we go.
Don't.
I'm coming.
There we go.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I couldn't miss the party.
Ow! Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Too easy.
I must say, Sherry, that was near perfect. Could it be that you're not completely hopeless?
Clever system.
There we go.
Glass crushed underfoot with damp traces still visible. A nice apricot aroma. Orillan schnapps, I presume. Half full. 2 glasses with dregs of alcohol. Should I pour us a drink, John?
Nice. I love a good secret passage.
Who the devil are you? I won't go down without a fight.
Sherlock Holmes. And if I wanted a fight, you would already be on the floor. Fortunately for you, I'm merely here to ask a few questions.
Is that so? Well, come on, pretty boy. How about I fix that nose of yours? Give it a bit more character.
Enough. Your compatriots attacked me and I responded. They still have their lives, unlike Mr. von Staub.
True. At least you are not a murderer. Fine, you may speak.
So, you are Mr. Von Kram, one of the club's best shots, the referee of the deadly duel, and witness to Mr. von Staub's murder.
Incorrect. I am the best shot at the club. Heinrich Fürgen von Kram. But how did you know I was there?
Your clothes, Mr. Von Kram, the dirt on your trousers confirms your presence in the old ruins. And your jacket features a bloodstain from your attempts to save Mr. von Staub.
That is impressive.
It is merely inferential. Now, a few questions, if I may.
Be my guest. I have nothing to hide.
I'd like to speak with the other competitor.
He left the island. Mr. Dorfman was sure that the killer was after him. He is innocent, I assure you.
Indeed, from his position it would be impossible to fire the bullet at such a downward trajectory, but he was a witness. Shame. So, what transpired in the old ruins?
Everything began as normal. The signatures, choice of weapons. I checked it all, and then blindfolded the duelists. Erich stood to my left, and his opponent, Mr. Dorfman, to my right. Before they could begin, the killer fired. And I'm sure it was not Dorfman.
Why are you so sure?
The sound was different. Not a Webley revolver, and further away. The killer must be an excellent shot to hit the heart.
You said the killer was an excellent shot. Do you suspect someone from the club?
Definitely not. No one from the club would break our rules.
Did you or the other duelist see the murderer?
No. The killer slipped away into the hills, so we turned our attention to Erich. Rest his soul.
And neither of you pursued the culprit?
I will not have my character impugned. We had only blank cartridges, and a fallen friend at our feet. He was our focus.
What transpired after the shooting?
I heard Erich cry out and fall. Mr. Dorfman turned and fired at the killer, but I shouted at him to stop and help. I tried to save Erich, but it was too late. He was gone.
I bet. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have a nice collection of pistols, Mr. Von Kram.
Ah, a fellow connoisseur of firearms. Did something catch your eye?
What caught my eye is a missing Lamat. Where is it?
Ah, that one. I lost it in a bet. A rare failure of mine.
A bet with whom?
That's private, Mr. Holmes, and unrelated to your investigation. I can't help you with this. I can't help you with this. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't help you with this. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before.
Last year, there was a similar incident in which a duelist died. What can you tell me?
A tragedy. I shot too well, and my opponent stumbled from the impact. He slipped and fell down the cliff. I regret it all. I have not participated in a duel since. Instead, I only take the role of a referee and supervise the proceedings for safety. I swore that no other club member would die in a duel. Alas, someone else intervened.
As it happens, a Lamat 42 caliber revolver was discovered at the crime scene. You said you were missing a Lamat, yes?
I did, but my Lamat was a 36 caliber.
And you can prove that?
My word is proof enough. If I said it, it is true.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't help you with this. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this before.
Damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this before. I don't know what you're talking about.
It seems you owed Mr. von Staub a small fortune.
A fortune to you, perhaps, but a trifle to me. Our debts ebbed and flowed. In our next contest, there was every chance I would win it back. Erich was too concerned about all that. Frankly, he often lacked the demeanor of a nobleman. His progressive tendencies could be grating.
Doesn't appear to be the happiest childhood. Cecilia von Kram with Heinrich, Cologne, 1864. Mein Wunder. Recordings labelled in Braille.
Your ability to perceive the world can be developed with work and concentration.
How to sharpen one's senses. Addressed to Heinrich von Kram and written with a nervous hand.
Look, Sherry, I'm head of the club.
A remarkable tool to conveniently enhance anything. I could use one for my analysis. There must be more you can recall from the day of the duel.
I wish. My eyes make me a poor witness, I'm afraid.
Yes, your blindness, an affliction since childhood, one presumes. No scars on your face, and you carry yourself with confidence.
I'm starting to see your worth, Mr. Holmes.
But this limitation developed your other senses and made you an excellent marksman. So, tell me, did you notice anything else?
I do recall a floral smell. Something artificial. It was sweet and fresh and came from the direction of the killer.
Do you recognize this scent?
Yes. This is it. The smell I noticed at the ruins. Where did you get it? Do you know who killed Eric? Tell me his name.
Now I know who did it. Not all of it. But I have enough to actually know what happened, so let's continue then. Because there is not much.
Please come in, sir.
Photos too? Maybe. We'll go see about that. Let's go into that back down there anymore. Oh, maybe I can.
All these places are perfectly secluded, ideal for private duels. The same ingredient was used in the dueling revolver's ammunition.
Go do this and finish this off. We go finish the game because I think that would be enough.
Miss von Staub is awaiting the police, sir. Perhaps you might visit on another...
God. Damn it. Okay.
Good day, officer.
Going on a trip, miss?
No, I'm leaving permanently. This place brought me nothing but sorrow. I am sorry. What do you want?
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother. The missing box in your brother's room contained a Lamat, the same weapon used for the murder. You stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that revolver somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic, a typical feminine response.
No, I've never been to that cursed place.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded, and Mr. von Kram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything? Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. von Kram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous.
Okay, and last but not least.
It is your brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant, and you could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life slowly became hell. My brother began to humiliate me. Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me.
Jesus.
And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird, his pet. When we did go out, he used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was? I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
You have suffered enough, Miss von Staub, but now it is over. I will not turn you into the police.
I don't know what to say. What will happen with the case?
The usual. With their typical stupidity, the inspectors will confidently declare the case a tragic accident, and that will be that.
I didn't expect such kindness.
Kindness? No, where the truth reveals injustice, I expect accountability, but in this matter, Miss von Staub, I see no injustice at all.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll never forget what you're doing.
I am behind you 100%. I'm sure Miss von Staub wouldn't waste the chance for a better life.
Okay. Think so, it is time. Head back and know what happened to the mother of Sherlock Holmes.
I hope this child will find his place in the world. He has great potential.
Right there. Right. Blocking the door like you did last time.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire. One of the most ridiculous fakes I
Dang
ever
it.
saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable. Some light reading for my spare time.
Oh, that's the fireplace on the other side. I forgot about that. Thinks it's time to head down and finish this game finally. Yeah, host about me playing this because
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. There is no coming back from this. Please.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together. Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
you good over there?
That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, didn't survive.
Wow, big ass garden.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
Okay.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Oh.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Oh shit, here it comes. Whoa, there's this.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
These must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right? What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
go check the tea.
Don't go, Mother, wait. I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer. Sherry, come here, darling.
Coming, Mother. This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it. Don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! He's... I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things!
Hey.
You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Oh, shit!
Reveal yourself!
Please, stop!
Oh, fuck! Oh, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. She tried to kill him. God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Could be either one, really. Fucking doctor. Whoa. Yep, I'm going with this.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. From a truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. You kept me in the dark, and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. Worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, at childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter killed our mother, and you kept it from me. You had no right. I deserved to know.
You deserved to live, Sherlock. In his twisted mind, he killed her for you. But you didn't need to bear the burden of his choice. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once, I actually believe you. And perhaps, now that the truth is out, I can finally do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John.
Damn. Wow. That was emotional. Shit. Was not expecting that.
Why are you here? Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance for? Or do you prefer Klaus? Excuse me? You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away. Why? What reason do you have for all this? To help you. You're lying. To show you that you were wrong. More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again. To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains. I remain. Despite you, and to spite you. It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something. I want nothing more from you. When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful. After everything, Cordona felt hollow, cloying. I returned to London and joined Mycroft in his work for the Crown, but soon that too soured. He cannot abide me being right, or perhaps I cannot abide him being wrong. I left after 2 months. I enrolled at Cambridge University, though it proved similarly unsatisfying. The lectures were of limited interest. I am more obsessed with my work in a hospital laboratory, pursuing medical research and devising novel testing methods. At least there, I can be confident in the truth. I think about you in the evenings. I helped a woman with a trivial matter, and now others arrive at my door for assistance with their mysteries. We could have spent years on the case together, just like Cordona. But I didn't listen to you, John. And now you're gone. I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for route?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Ooh! Ooh. Okay, there we go. I finally finished it. I finally beat it. You know what? I'm more excited for the next ones. Okay. That's pretty much it. Finally beat it. Tomorrow, Resident Evil 4 comes out. I'm be streaming that non-stop. And you guys take care, okay? Because we'll be a lot more Resident Evil yet again. And next month, it's going to be Sherlock again. Oh, the patterns. I should really play something different. Nah, not really. I'm liking what I'm playing. You guys take care. Bye.